all man a place over there. All commanders, all generals, all the soldiers, for all Ambazonian picking them, for all papa them, for all mommy them, auntie them, brother, sister, uncle, big papa, big mommy them, all man a place day, una cafe day up. Today, I come for bring una a message from una leader. Today, I come for bring una a message from our liberator. The man where he stand between the Ambazonian people and the occupier. The man where stand in the middle for protect the Ambazonian people and for make sure say Ambazonia gain independence. Our leader, Dr. Cho Ayaba'S, he don't send a message. For all the Ambazonian picking them, this war of independence, I forgive una the future. With Cameroon, it don't steal land away from una. It don't deny una big papa them, deny una big mommy them, deny una papa them, and deny una mommy them that future. This war of liberation, I forgive una the future where they don't steal them from the previous generation. For papa them and for mommy them, make una be very proud. For the picking them when I don't born them, where they don't stand as a generation for bring una the justice where una need them. For bring una the freedom where una need them. For bring una the respect where una need them. For bring una the humanity and the dignity where you as mommy, you as papa, una need them. I deserve them. Una no go die, we una no get what una deserve them. The picking them una don't born them. They do the work. Even though I did for detention, I feel tell una which it go on. We win the battle. We know what it go on. They can't talk for me every day. No man no need for shake. No man no need for worry. No man no need for fear. The fight they go on fine. They talk for the international community. They in our favor. Norway, they don't make their own big mistake. That mistake na a blessing for Ambazonia. That mistake where they make them na a blessing for Ambazonia. The case it don't turn na a different thing. The fight for Ambazonia, it didn't na for court and for the international system. As I don't stand for fight for outside, even for inside here, we go win the battle and we go achieve the victory for the Ambazonian people. For Ambazonian soldiers and for Ambazonian commanders and for Ambazonian generals. Now we hold the key for the freedom of Ambazonia. Now we hold the key for the independence of Ambazonia. If Ambazonia could be anything great, now we hold that key. If Ambazonia go emerge as a powerful African nation, now we hold that key. Whether our people they live or our people they die, now we hold that key. The key to the freedom of Ambazonia, now only two things. Armed resistance. na the ticket to Ambazonia freedom. Make una no hear anything. Whether na British, they can't tell una. Whether na the French, they can't tell una. Me una hear no hear anything. The ticket for una freedom na armed resistance, armed resistance, armed resistance, armed resistance. Na the language that we the well understand them, na the language that we give freedom, na the ticket to freedom that. The armed resistance who start them 7 years ago. Na that armed resistance, they don't bring me for place where they today. Even before the one they call one name Ambazonia, na armed resistance, na guns and bullet. They be the ticket to any people their freedom. Make una intensify the armed resistance. Make una buy more guns and more guns and more guns and more guns and more guns. Make una train more soldiers and more soldiers and more soldiers and more soldiers. Make una recruit, make una recruit, make una recruit more young men and women. The battle, it can't reach for the peak. We will be at the end of Cameroon, a time for Ambazonia. As we prepare for that peak, it require una make una use the liberation tax money where una the collector as a legitimate means for una for raise the money for buy all the weapons and all the ammunitions and all the big guns them we gonna need them for defend Ambazonia. Every Ambazonia citizen must pay a liberation tax for the liberation of homeland. We reach towards the end of this fight. At the time this, we must arm ourselves for all the 13 states. I understand, say, the colonial election, it come up for 20 for this year. In the next, maybe 7 months, the colonial election will take place. Or in the next 6 months, the colonial election, the presidential election, and the regional election, it will take place. That election, na provocation for Ambazonia. Una know what for do. Make una not leave am. Make any person enter inside the Ambazonia territory for talk say one can carry out election campaign. Make una not leave am. Make any person from this CPDM or na SDF or na which kind party for enter our territory for talk say the one can carry presidential and regional elections. Ambazonia no be Cameroon. Make they go do their campaign for Cameroon. Any person will enter for the Ambazonian territory for carry out illegal and foreign activities, for keep Ambazonia under occupation, and for advance their genocide and their massacres on the Ambazonian people, them wanna know exactly what for do. Now a declaration of war to the Ambazonian people, now for keep the Ambazonian people under occupation, now for keep the Ambazonian people them under slavery, now for keep Ambazonian people there as slaves. We must put an end to this. Once we put an end to this, it will be at the end of Cameroon. Now the final battle this, the battle to disrupt, to stop any provocative election for our territory. Now the final battle that we go put the end of Cameroon occupation for Ambazonia. Lastly, economic sabotage. I call on all Ambazonian forces across the 13 states for stop any economic exploitative activity for inside the Ambazonian territory. Anything where they give the Cameroon occupation government and its masters, whether those masters are the British, the French, or even the Norwegians, una stop them. Una stop all economic exploitation activities and operations for Ambazonia. Once we carry out enough economic sabotage, the Cameroon state at itself go collapse immediately. The war, Cameroon war for Ambazonia, it will quickly come to an end just by economic sabotage alone. Economic sabotage, it will bring an immediate bankruptcy to the Cameroon state, and it will force Cameroon in masters for come back Ambazonia. For we for end the pain and the suffering of the Ambazonian people them quick and fast, not through economic sabotage. Whether not the exploitation of the tea from the Ndawara axis will not stop all the trucks with the worker for that road. Make una not leave them. Make even one truck, it can carry one small cargo for carry am. Make Cameroon, it go sell and make money for can use and buy more weapons for can kill our picking them and burn our communities. Whether not for CDC, whether not for Pamor, anything where they give Cameroon money, whether that a timber, any activity where they give Cameroon money, una stop them, una sabotage them, una end them. The independence of Ambazonia, it be non-negotiable. The freedom of Ambazonia be non-negotiable. And the message this way, the leader talk say, make a bring her for una. The leader talk say, make we tell when I say, it for strong spirit and it prepare for the future. It prepare for what it come. This period, it will also come to an end. They look forward for coming back, for seeing all una, and for we for work together as one people for take back our country. And the leader message is for all una today. May God bless una, una stay strong. Thank you plenty.
Ambazonia will be offered to you tomorrow. Will you be ready? Will you be ready for governance? Do you have the institutions and expertise in terms of human capacity and state institutions to transform that space into one where our children can say, we fought a good fight? The reason why we are here is not simply because we want to create an alternative platform or pull our resources together. It's because we reject fraud. I don't know why you fight. I know all of us say we fight for independence, and I always remind you, independence is an abstract political construct. You fight for that abstract political construct, not as an objective. There are the micro issues within that political construct that you fight for. The right as a woman to have equal rights within your own country, to have opportunity in terms of education, to have a good health system that can take care of the weak and the sick, stop a woman dying every minute and giving birth. Those are the real issues we fight for. We fight for transparency. I invite every one of you to reject fraud. Reject it from the depth of your heart, and no matter what the opponent, the violent minority tells you,
Welcome to ACN.